So, you know the situation. You've got this beautiful, pristine 4K display, maybe a laser projector. You want that super clean, minimalist look.
Right. No boxes, no blinking lights, just the screen.
Exactly, the floating glass aesthetic.
Uh-huh.
But then you try to move all the gear, the switcher, the servers, a gaming console into a closet or the basement.
And reality hits.
Yeah, reality hits hard. Standard HDMI cables just, they give up after what, maybe 20 feet?
If you're lucky, you start getting signal dropouts, those awful handshaking issues. It's just a mess.
So in our research pile today, we're looking at a potential fix. It's this little box, the DVDO Matrix HDBT-Rx.
Mm-hmm. And our mission really is to unpack how this thing, it's a $290 device, solves that massive distance problem without, turning your video into mush.
Okay, so let's start there. How does it work? Because this isn't just a simple signal booster,
No, it's a completely different architecture. It uses a technology called HDBaseT.
which basically means we're taking that complex HDMI signal and shooting it over a standard CATx network cable, right?
That's the magic. You swap out a thick, fragile HDMI cable for a cheap, reliable Ethernet cable. Cat6, Cat7, something shielded, and the range difference is just huge.
How huge?
Well, for a 1080p signal, this unit can pull it from a source 70 meters away.
70 meters. Wait, that's almost 230 feet. You could run that to another building?
You absolutely could. And even for the really heavy-duty stuff, like full 4K at 60 hertz, it's rated for 40 meters.
About 130 feet. Okay, that covers pretty much any home installation I can think of.
For sure.
But let's talk specs, because 4K can mean a lot of things. Are we losing quality here? Are we getting compression?
No, and that's the key. The spec sheet lists 18 gigabits per second of bandwidth.
That's the magic number.
It is. It means it's not subsampling the color down. It supports full 4.4.4 chroma and HDR10.
So you're not losing that vibrant color, that HDR pop, just because the source is in the basement.
Exactly. It's fully HDMI 2.0 and HTTP 2.2 compliant. Whatever the source sends, this little receiver is designed to catch it perfectly.
Okay, now, the thing that always drives me crazy with these kinds of installs isn't the data cable, it's the power. You always need a power brick at both ends.
Which completely defeats the purpose of the clean install, doesn't it? You've got this slim TV on the wall and then a bulky power adapter to hide.
Right.
But this unit supports PoSi power over cable.
Ah, that's a huge win. So it's drawing its power from the main matrix switcher at the source.
Correct. No power supply needed at the TV end at all. Just the one Ethernet cable goes in and a short HDMI cable comes out to the display. That's it.
So it's cleaner. But what about control? I mean, if my Blu-ray player is 100 feet away in a rack, my remote is useless.
It would be. Unless this signal had a path back. And this does. It handles bidirectional IR and RS-232.
So I can point my remote at an IR receiver by the TV, and it sends that command all the way back down the Ethernet cable.
Yep. It shoots the command right back to the source equipment. It's seamless.
I also saw a feature in the docs called audio de-embedding. Why would I need that if HDMI already carries the audio?
It's all about flexibility. So let's say you have a sound bar in that room, or maybe a great 2-channel stereo amp that doesn't have HDMI inputs.
Okay.
This receiver has its own SPDIF optical output, so you can strip the audio right there at the wall and send it directly to your local sound system, totally separate from the TV speakers.
That solves a ton of headaches. Speaking of compatibility, though, there's a catch here, isn't there? I can't just plug this into my regular router.
No, and that's a crucial point. HDBT uses Ethernet cabling, but it is not an IP network protocol.
So this receiver needs to talk to its specific partner.
That's right. It's designed to pair with the DVDO Matrix-42-HDBT, their 4x2 matrix switcher. It's an ecosystem.
Got it.
But at $299 for this receiver, I mean, you compare that to a long, active optical HDMI cable, which can be fragile and more expensive.
Yeah.
This is a really solid value.
It's a complete infrastructure solution in a tiny box.
It really is. It basically lets you remove the whole concept of the entertainment center as a piece of furniture.
And that kind of brings us to the bigger picture here. When you see devices like this pushing 18 gigs of video, plus power, plus control signals over standard cheap wiring, it feels like we're finally getting to that invisible smart home ideal.
We are. We're shifting to a model that's more like a commercial building, A central equipment rack does all the heavy lifting.
And the rooms themselves are just clean interfaces, just screens and speakers on the walls.
That's it. A future where the only tech you actually see is the content you're enjoying.
Something to think about for your next setup. Thanks for listening to this deep dive, and we'll catch you on the next one.